What it do, homie? So it looks like Johnald has released his Akaza song. Now, I looked at the details and it looked like it took him about, what was it, 10 months to make this, right? Because of everything that kind of went into it. It was absolutely amazing. You know, love to see that type of effort go into making a song. That means this most likely going to be something that's truly special. Going down here into the description, looking at the credits, backing vocals, right? We got Divide and Fable here, Kasuyo and Shinki. But Lee, Fable, and look at this, bro. Once again, the Infinity Stones are collected that went into this, bro. This might be some of the most transcendent 4 minutes we are about to experience. And we know about Akaza, right? We understand about him. So squish it up, turn it up.
I've been aimlessly passing the days, waiting but don't really know how I'm finding peace in the solitude of the gaps in my stolen youth. But waking the past from its days seems like it won't make me whole. Still I find a reason to follow through, unprepared for the broken truth. Now it feels like...
No, hold on. Chill out real quick. You know, John, the way that you sing, and I love the mood and everything, right? How you kind of you have this deliberate kind of drawback in the way that you're singing. The vocal control, you can definitely hear that in your vibrato, right? How it's very, very delicate, but I can obviously tell you've been focusing and working a lot on your vocals, right? This softness that you're singing still has a sense of I wouldn't necessarily say like rage, but just an intention, the intentional soft, you know what I mean? Like it sounds like it's what you set out to do instead of something that you're trying to do. You know what I mean? There's trying and then there's doing, and this sounds like that's what you're doing. I'm familiar with Kyra's production, right? Kyra, right? Yeah. So, and then it's co-production. I'm familiar, right? Orchestration go crazy, and I love what kind of art that we got with the piano. I love that because it gives you that sense of, what's the word I'm looking for? Whatever. I'm taking too long to think about it. Regardless, I love the way this intro sounds, right? It sounds very involved, very atmospheric. Yes, that word.
Peace in the solitude of the gaps in my stolen youth. But waking the past from its days,
Merging. That's the word I'm looking for.
Seems like it won't make me whole. Still I find a reason to follow through, unprepared.
See, man, it's not even just vocals, but you can hear the vibrato in the actual strings if I'm doing that, right? So we got this nice little married relationship between the backing and the vocals, and you want to hear that, right? You want to make everything sound like it belongs and not just thrown into an not like an afterthought.
I find a reason to follow through, unprepared for the broken truth. Now it feels like I'm falling again, but grasping for something while trapped in this chasm of nothing. But the seams in a dream start to break. Now there's light where the shadows have fled, and the absence I'm wondering, what even am I becoming? If I bleed, it's the we got it right. If you were here, I'd say,
I'm gonna tell you something right now, bro. That if you for some reason, I'm glad you decided to hit me with the softness, because I definitely expected destruction to rain upon my head at that point right there, because the drums were kind of setting me up. Adding that, I don't even know what do you call those type of drums? Taikos or something like that, where you turn to the side, you know, kind of like the Japanese drums and whatnot. I forgot what they call it, but that's what we kind of sounding like, right? Kind of like almost ritualistic. But when it sounded like intentional, but the whole grasping and everything, and when you added that when you said grasping, I was like, that feels solid, an audible solid grasp. I love that. But we see this, yeah, the drums do sound more ritualistic than they do. Then I would say that you know, again, intentional, adding a nice little transition, bro. This is nice. But yeah, I fully expected something to drop on my head. Your vocal control, once again, I can sing your praises all the time, Johnald, when it comes like to singing. But we ain't gonna, you already know what I'm saying about that. So let's keep it going.
if I bleed, it's the we got it right. If you were here, I'd say, say that hole in my heart hasn't felt the same.
See, man, that transition. How do you transition out of something that had that much energy? It didn't have a lot of energy build up, but drums can sometimes carry so much energy that you think that a drop's about to happen, which is the reason why I thought so. But you how do you transition after that, right? You still get the dynamic of the drums. You just turned it into a roll with a nice little white noise. It's difficult to transition out of that without it sounding natural. That was nice.
That hole in my heart hasn't felt the same.
The mix on these vocals.
Deep within to escape a vow made in reverie, lost in my memories where evergreen burns. That hollow you left in me never fades. So spare me, please, I can't take the bait. So spare me.
Come on, man. You can't be hitting us for the outburst, bro. The Johnald burst. Spare me. Spare. You know, it's like one of them things where people talking to you, you know what I'm saying? And you kind of just, they'll say a whole sentence, a whole paragraph to you, and then you'll just hang on to something that they say like 5 sentences ago because it just hit you with that impact. This is one of them things, right? It's like you've heard the song and you got your favorite part in the song, definitely right there. It's just spare me before you go right back into singing. I love that. Come on, man.
Left in me never fades. So spare me, please, I can't take the pain. I'd rather be dead than keep living for centuries where everything hurts. I've gone medic.
You want to know what that reminded me of? Any of you guys Mass Effect 3 fans? I'm pretty sure during the opening there's a part in there where they're watching. I think it was Mass Effect 3 where they're watching kind of like the Reapers attacking, and there's a part in there where it goes like brrr, and then it dies away, like really burst of energy, of climatic energy, and then it dies away and kind of gives you, in that case it was a piano, but in this case it's like strings and whatnot. I love that because it still gives you the sense that this is the climax, but the threat is not gone, but it comes in short bursts, right? It's kind of like trying to bury an issue, right? That's not all the way resolved, and every now and then it keeps popping up like it's an evil surprise. And during those moments, it's just a burst of anger, but it's not. But whenever that happens, you get another burst of sadness, right? So it's just a combination of boom, 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 boom. And we see this happen a lot of time, like in real life, where one time we'll be like super happy, or not even super happy. Sometimes we'll be sad, and we're comfortable with being that sad. But every now and then, that sad kind of melts into just an overexpression of just anger. You know what I mean? It's out of nowhere, but it don't last that long, right? These are just kind of like short bursts. You know, we out here looking like glass cannons for all my RPG players out there. So yeah. Now I'm realizing that all that buildup was just the intro, which is crazy because here's the title. That was just the intro. How you cooking that hard in the intro, bro?
I've gone medic, my heart's in a panic. Pure love turns to static, my signals cut off. My head starts to spiral, my thoughts in denial. But death's touch is final, I can't bear the loss, no. Now look at me, look at what losing you put me through. Now what is my purpose if I was all in on you? I don't know now, what is my purpose if I was...
What was my purpose? That nice little purpose. What was my purpose if I... Ooh, see, think about how to see, man. This what I'm talking about, man. When we listening to things, you know, think about the ways that he could have done it and why he didn't do that way. What it would have been kind of like a little bit. Hold on, run that back, run it.
I can't bear the loss, no. Now look at me, look at what losing you put me through. Now what is my purpose if I was all in on you? I don't know how much
It works because it acts as a resolution. Right? These little transitional periods, you hear it all the time in the song. These transitional periods that kind of help give you a resolution to the melody, why it sounds so good, man. Those little small little bits right there. Yeah, that's what we want.
Is my purpose if I was all in on you? I don't know how much more hurting that I could take. If you were here, I'd say that hole in my heart hasn't felt the same. Just barely deep within to escape a validated reverie, lost in my memories where evergreen burns. That hole you left in me never fades. So spare me, please. I can't take the pain.
You brought it back. So you teased us with it. Ooh, come on, man. That's part of the chorus. I knew it. I told you I knew that. I didn't know it was part of the chorus before. I knew it. I was like, yo, hold on. That's that part that I'm gonna remember right there. That's that part where if I'm singing this in the car, man, and you watching me, I might be singing, but then when that part go, you're gonna see a visual expression in my face, emotional twist. Then I go back to normal, right? Because I need to focus on the road. Yep. Always focus on the road, by the way. Little kids. Yeah. All the kids with the license. Focus on the road. But yeah.
Please, I can't take the pain. I'd rather be dead than keep living for centuries where everything hurts. And I'll know the fighting has come to an end when I see that light on your face. How I've missed your warm embrace. If death is a mercy, you're worth what it takes. And I'll know the fighting has come to an end when I see that light on your face. How I've missed your warm embrace. If death is a mercy, you're worth what it takes. That hole in my heart hasn't felt the same. Just barely deep within to escape a validated
Right here, baby. Right here. No, hold on. Right here, baby. Right here. During this ending. This is the conclusion of everything. This, at this very moment, not you guys, I didn't hear the song yet. You know what I'm saying? So I can't call something golden until I heard it all the way through. But honestly, I know how I feel when it comes to the last part of that chorus, when everything is accumulation of everything we heard come together. And then I'm feeling like I feel complete. You ever heard a song we didn't feel complete, like you missing something and everything? We at the last part of the chorus. It might be something else that's about to come, but I feel complete. Right? So masterpiece. Yeah. This gets the What It Do Dave stamp of approval for whatever that means. What It Do state? Come on, boom. I should make it like a graphic. Boom, right there. You did your thing. Everybody, y'all did y'all thing, bro. This hit, bro. This hit so hard, bro. This is crazy, bro. The video crew killed it on this video. What is happening right here? This is high production stuff. You know what I mean? Man, people need to stop sleeping on nerdcore, bro. Probably one of the most slept on genres, honestly. God. Run it back, come on. Sing with me. Sing with me, y'all. Sing with me. Experience for sure. But you put your whole body into this, bro. You put your whole spirit, the spirit stones. Jeez, bro. You did your thing. Come on, man. Come on. What else can I say? This is your greatest song. Look at everybody showing love in here, bro. So much goodness. It hath risen, bro. This was amazing. Back and better than ever. Don't see all the John, we missed you, bro. Absolute phenomenal, Johnald. That's what's up, bro. For the OC playlist, man. Good stuff, man. I'm happy. You know, you put a smile on my face. That's the absolute least I can expect of a song, to put the smile on my face. But when you start hitting me like right here in your chest, you know what I'm saying? When you listening to music and you kind of feel like that anticipation building up in your chest, you just like, yo, what is this, bro? That's because you anticipating something. Now when the song come on, I'm just like, yeah, go ahead and let that play. It's another banger that I'm about to be turning on secretly at work, and people ain't gonna know that it's nerdcore, and it's gonna get added to the playlist. That's how I be secretly expanding some of y'all some of y'all monthly listeners. Y'all didn't know that, but that's what I be doing. I be trying. All right, y'all. Dave's out.